The Gamehouse. It's Saturday morning. It is raining heavily. It is a summer rain. Students are in their homes. It's holiday. It's time for games. Computer games. Bob Garland is a gamer. He loves playing computer games very much. He can play for a long time. His mother doesn't like computer games. She says, "Enough! Stop playing games." Bob wants 2 minutes, but the 2 minutes never finish. This Saturday is special. It's Bob's birthday. He hasn't got a birthday party at home. He has got a super plan. There is a new game house in the city. There are a lot of rooms in this game house, and there are computers in all of the rooms. 3D games are Bob's favourite games. Bob and his 5 friends are going to the game house today. Bob is in the kitchen. He is looking at the rain and he is eating his pancakes. They are very delicious. He likes butter and honey very much. The telephone rings. It's Matthew, his friend. He isn't going to the game house because it is raining. His mother is sorry for Bob. She says, "Don't be sad, Bobby. Peter, Josh, Damon and Heath are going to the game house. You are not alone." The phone rings again. It's Damon. He isn't coming. The phone rings once again. Heath is ill. Bob is really sad. The doorbell rings. Bob stands up and goes to the door. He opens the door. Peter and Josh are at the door. They are brothers and live opposite to Bob's house. Bob is happy, but Peter and Josh look sad. Peter says, "We're sorry, Bob. Our grandfather is ill and he is in hospital. We are going to the hospital." Bob is in his room. He is on his bed. He is crying. He is listening to Eminem. It's very loud. There are magazines on his bed. They are about computer games. He is looking at the new games in the magazines with sad eyes. His mother is at his door. She looks different. She doesn't look like his mother. She is wearing his brother's jeans. They are old and dirty. She has got his brother's t-shirt. There is a picture on the t-shirt. It's Shakira's photo, and she is wearing his father's black cap. She looks at Bob and says, "Come on, dude. It's game time. I'm your friend today." Bob is surprised. He closes his eyes and then he opens them. His mother is standing at the door. She is a big boy. Bob jumps from his bed. He is happy. Let's go. It is 11 o'clock. The summer rain isn't over. It is still raining heavily. The weather is warm. Bob and his mother are in the car. His mother is driving. She is a good driver. Bob is sitting at the back. He is watching the street and the people. They are running in the rain. He is very excited. They are at the Gamehouse. It's a very high building. There are posters over the door. There are computer games pictures. "I'm sorry, madam. This house is for children only. You can't come in. You can wait in the cafe. It's next to the game house." Bob's mother doesn't like this. She wants to see the games, but Bob wants to go in very much. She says, "Okay," and kisses Bob. Bob enters the game house. There is a very long corridor. There are posters on the walls. There are warriors, slaves, dragons, lions, children, policemen, guns, tanks, and monster plants on the photos. It's a little scary. Bob is in front of a new door now. He opens the door. There is a small room. There are boys and girls in the room. They are filling out some forms. A young woman comes near Bob. She is wearing a costume. It is the Catwoman costume. She gives Bob a form and a pen. Bob looks at the form. There are yes/no questions about games. He looks at the other children. They are reading the questions and answering them. But Bob looks at his watch. It's 12 o'clock. He should go to the cafe at 3 o'clock. His mother is waiting in the cafe. He hasn't got time to read and answer the questions. There are 20 questions. So he starts, yes, yes, no, 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 yes, yes, no, yes, 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 no, 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 no. He looks at the boys and girls again. They are reading and answering the questions. He smiles and takes the form to the Catwoman. You are a fast little boy. Yes. The woman puts the form on a scanner. Bob's answers are on the computer now. She gives Bob a key. The key is for room 13. Room 13 is on the 3rd floor. There is a lift, and the Catwoman takes Bob to the lift. She presses 3 and the door closes. Bob is very happy. He is jumping and dancing in the lift. The door opens at the 3rd floor. There is a green corridor. There are 4 doors in the corridor. There are numbers on the doors. 13, 14, 15, 16. He has got the key for number 13. He opens the door quickly. There is a small room. There is a chair in the middle of the room. There is a helmet on the chair. This is a 3D game room. There is a note next to the helmet. Bob puts on the helmet. There is a message on the wall. Welcome to the impossible levels 1 to 60. Your level is 60. The game starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Bob is in a tunnel. He is going down very fast. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, what's that? He is on grass now. What's that place? It's a jungle. There are monkeys on trees. They are jumping happily. A monkey is pointing at Bob. The other monkeys have got fruits in their hands. They start throwing the fruits at Bob. Stop! That hurts! Ouch! Bob is running away now. The monkeys are behind him. They are throwing apples, bananas, pears, and coconuts. Is it real? It is not a game. Is this a 4D or 5D game? Bob stops and picks up stones. They have got points on them. He throws a 100-point stone to a monkey. Yes, he hits. He's got 100 points now. There is a 150 points stone. He throws it too. Bingo! He has got 250 points now. Oh, what's this? The monkeys stop. They start running away. Bob is happy, and he is dancing his victory dance. Yeah, I'm Super Bob. Come on, monkeys. But the monkeys aren't running away from Bob. There is a loud sound. It's a helicopter. No, there are 3 helicopters over the trees. There are soldiers in the helicopters. They have got guns. A soldier has got a megaphone. Bob, stop or die. Bob looks at the helicopters. He is shocked. He starts running. The soldiers open fire on Bob. Bob finds a big tree. He hides under the tree. The helicopters are above the trees, and the soldiers are firing with their guns. His back is at the tree trunk, and his arms are around it. This game is very difficult. Why is it level 60? He is a new player. New players start from level 1. This is level 60. Bob remembers the form. He remembers the yes, yes, no, no. Mum, help me. I want to go home. There is a big snake above Bob's head. It can speak. Your mother can't help you now, but I can. Press snake on the joystick. Bob presses the snake button. The snake hits the helicopters with its tongue. Its tongue is very, very long. The helicopters explode and fall down. Boom, boom, boom. The snake takes Bob with its tongue and puts him on its back. Bob rides the snake. The snake is very fast. Thank you, snake. Where are we going? The The snake doesn't answer his question. Suddenly, it stops. They are near a field. There are lots of flowers in the field. They aren't normal flowers. They are giant flowers. The snake throws Bob into the field. Bob lands on a flower. The flower has got big teeth. There is a green juice in its mouth. It's a meat-eating flower. Bob should run away. How? Bob looks to his right and his left. There are only giant flowers. They look very hungry. He can't run. What should he do? There is a red star in the sky. He moves the joystick on the star. A man on a surfboard flies out of the star. Hello, Bob. I'm Flash. Get on my surfboard. Quickly. Bob looks at the flower. Its mouth is very close to his right foot. There is no time. He jumps on the surfboard. Flash starts surfing in the air. The flowers open and close their mouths. They are very angry, but they can't catch Flash. They are flying over a street now. Flash lands on the street. Bob gets off the surfboard. Flash is in the air again and flies away. Bob looks at the street. There are cars. They are parked. There is a bank behind him. It's the National Bank. Suddenly, there are 4 men with black masks. One man takes Bob in his arms and they run into the bank. Everybody down! This is a bank robbery. Down or the boy dies. The robber holds a gun to his head. Bob looks around. There isn't a snake and there isn't a red star. He is alone. The robber is very strong. People in the bank are lying on the ground. Their hands are on their heads. Bob bites the robber's hand. The robber screams, and Bob falls down to the ground. Bob hides behind a desk. The robber shoots with his gun. Bob can see a blue star on his left now. He goes there with the joystick. This blue star is the Kung Fu star. Bob is a Kung Fu fighter now. He's got blue trousers and a blue shirt with a black belt. Bob jumps on a desk and looks at the robbers. He cries, "This is Super Bob. I'm king of the games. You have got a big problem now." He jumps down from the desk and runs to a robber. He hits his stomach and takes his gun. He breaks the gun. The other robbers are firing at Bob. Bob doesn't stop. He catches the bullets with his hands and throws them back at the robbers. He hits the robbers and they run away. The people in the bank stand up. They are happy. They shout, "Bob! Bob, Super Bob! Our hero is Super Bob! The king of the games is Super Bob!" There is a message on the wall. Game over. You win. The lights turn on. Bob takes off the helmet. He is very excited. He runs out of the room. He runs down the stairs. He sees the Catwoman. She looks at him and says, "Next time, read the form, Bob, okay?" Bob looks at the Catwoman. He looks in her eyes and laughs. "No, the game is super and the level 60 is easy. Yeah." He goes to the cafe and finds his mother. He says, "Thanks, Mum. This is a super birthday."